Alright, so let's go. Let us. Oh, there you are. There you are. So why is it that you were? Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Alright, let me send out some more. Well,
No, the TV remote I want it. Hello.
hello, my darling. While Instagram send out their notifications, let me just do the same as well. If you're on, guys, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. For some reason, Shanice wasn't seeing that my live, not sure why. So, again, I do apologize for it. I know we're supposed to start 7:30, so I apologize. Yeah, I apologize. Welcome, everyone, to another Stay Planted program. Yeah. I am your girl, Antoinette, and guess what? This is my live testimony service. Yeah, man. So, for persons who are just joining, and if you just start following me, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the encouragement. Thank you for the messages. I have been getting them. Thank you so much for the persons who request and bad up my DM and say them want Shanice. Thank you as well for the bad up. They are here on the one or on a guitar for all the persons, and for my mutual friends who have been questioning my guest to say how come Shanice not reach yet. No, she's on, and yeah, in living colors. Okay, so just before I reintroduce her, I know I said it before when I was on half an hour ago. So just before I reintroduce her, for persons who are just joining, Stay Planted. This is the program where I interview, or should I say, I have a chat with persons who are deemed successful in whatever capacity. So, and again, success is deemed differently. You start following me. Thanks, Carlene. Thank you. Success are deemed differently from everybody. So for me, success is when you can move from point A to point B. But to you, probably success is like Shanice will have one whole heap of money in her bank account. She invent the whole caterpillar thing, and she can bubble down like, you know, and me and you, we can't even move, we need too good, but she blessed, we can move everywhere, our body. Yeah, probably that is success for you. But again, success is deemed differently by everyone. So this platform was created because it's a spin-off from my book called Planted But Needed Water. So if you don't have a copy of this, I'm going to ask that you grab a copy. It is on Amazon. So just go to Amazon.com and you'll be able to get a copy of it. So we taught the things then. So unlike me being a journalist back home where I come with a bag of questions, it is not like that. We just got hold a vibe. And I was literally ignoring Shanice for the past couple of months because I know how she stay. She go and chat to me and tell me things I'm not ready for here yet. So I literally try not to talk to her. Shanice Welsh, welcome to the platform.
Thank you for having me.
Boss lady, entrepreneur, choreographer, actress, dancer, designer, all of them something there. Mom, entrepreneur, right? All of them something there. And philanthropist, coach, bad girl, humble girl, woman will love God. And all of them something mixed up in a one. Welcome again. It is such a pleasure to have you on, first of all. And guys, if you're on right now, please share this live right now.
Share the live so they can hear my story, where I'm coming from. Being just a little girl, love to dance, end up come dancing with dance expression and also acting now. So when you get to hear the journey.
Yes, because me ready. So let's start. Let's start the things then. Let's not that because we already half an hour. I know you is a busy woman. So let's get it. Talk to me. Who is Shanice?
So.
Huh?
I'm on mommy duty now, not working or anything. I'm on mommy duty now.
Exactly. And we know how that stay. We know how that is. That's like well demanding. So talk to me, Shanice. Talk to me. Tell me about Shanice. Where are you from? Oh, talk to me about school days. Who is Shanice for persons who don't know the Shanice?
Alright, for person who don't know Shanice Welsh, because I don't know Shanice expressions, you know Miss Caterpillar, and Rhetorical First Lady, beat them, but so many names. Shanice Welsh is just a normal person like everybody else. It's just that I have a status to my name. I'm normal just like you, and walk just like you, take bus just like you, taxi everything just like you. I just have a status to my name. So there, I am not different from nobody else. And there's not much to say.
What do you mean there's not much to say? What community are you from? What community?
Well, she just normal. She don't make no bother. She
Yeah.
just normal. Shani's was just normal, but Shani's expression is a whole different story.
Sorry, my phone keep going on and off. You say just normal. Expression just not. Shani's just normal.
Shani's was just normal, but Shani's expression is a whole different story.
Okay, I want to hear about the normal Shanice first. So with school, how was it growing up as a child? How was it for you? We're talking about the struggles before the success, right? So what was it like? How was it for you going to school and everything before you launch out into this big time star? What was it like?
Going to school was a bit challenging. I attended 4 different primary schools because of moving. I move a lot. My mom went away when I was 4, turning 5.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen my mom. Like, I see her over the phone, but not in person for like maybe 22 or 23 years now.
Yeah.
So I've been living with my grandmother first, my big sister, and then my big sister went abroad, and then I live with grandma. So our grandma grew me. And I am from South. If people don't know,
South side, Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm from South side. So people is always the bad girl lads. So I'm from South side, and born and raised, 13 Clover Valley Road, and moved when I was about maybe 10 or 11, and live at Walton, that is Latour Avenue, with my auntie. So when we moved from Latour Avenue, when I live with my auntie now, we moved from up to the top of the road and come to the bottom of the road. And that's where the changing of school. I went to visit my brother. I was attending Maxfield Primary School at the time. But before Maxfield Primary School, I was attending Calabar Primary and Junior. Yeah. So if a lot of people don't know that school is downtown. When I moved and lived with my auntie, that's where I changed school and attended Maxfield Primary. And then I went to the country for summer to look for my brother and spend more than summer and start grade school down there, that is in Westmoreland.
Wow.
So I ended up living in Westmoreland and attended school in St. Elizabeth, and I have to walk to school. Yes. I was supposed to be in.
That don't make sense, this door. You live in a Westmoreland.
I really know. We kind of live close to the border. So it takes maybe half an hour or 20 minutes to reach school.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be 4th grade, but because I'm advanced, I end up in 6th grade.
Nice.
When they're supposed to place me, they were saying that she's too for, but they were complaining about my age, that I'm not ready for 6th grade. And they were saying that have you seen our results, our test results, and whatever, and so I end up in 6th grade.
Right.
And then I got this cut right here. This one cut here. Tell me about that. Alright, that it's rain or fall. We are going to school. Rain finish fall, and we were taking shortcuts. So we decided to race go down the hill. And racing go down the hill to reach the finish line, everybody was in our ball, rolling go down the hill. And when I got up, my face was bleeding, but I didn't know. And after when I saw the blood, I started crying. So I got 4 stitches. And like a week after, because of not getting the medication on time, my eyes swelled up like really big. And that's where I bought and said I want to go show on my aunt. So I ended up moved back to Kingston with my aunt and then changed school again. And attended Cockburn Pen, that is in
3 miles, Hagley Park Road side, that side, yeah.
Yeah. And they placed me in 5th grade. They pulled me back because of my age. Well, that school was saying that it doesn't matter if I'm advanced and whatever and way and support, but they put me in 5th grade, which I would be end up in 7th grade, but they put me back in 5th grade. Because when they see my results and say that I'm supposed to be in 6th grade, principal will say it don't make no sense because they're going to repeat her, so might as well we just put her in 5th grade. So I ended up in 5th grade, and that's where I graduated and went to Norman Manley High. That's right, I'm not seeing right there, so from there, that's where I started drama, music class, and all of those stuff. So that's where the dancing did pick up. Yeah, everybody used to love dance and them look of it because every time you ask somebody, from when you dance from me, from the no, I've been dancing my whole life, but I took it professionally, but I took it because everybody from the look of it can dance. I
It's
won't let
true.
you see what they actually mean.
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. So
That is where
backtrack now to this moving up and down. How did that affect you as a child? How did that affect you? Was it a situation where you get comfortable with it because you can move at any time? What was it like for you?
It wasn't a bother because for me, I wanted to explore the like adventures and then somebody. So only one was an issue for me when I was moving from a friend because I didn't want to leave my grandmother. So your grandmother be growing up for so long for me in a one grade and come up and
Yeah.
I did cry because I didn't want to leave. But every holiday, every other weekend, I used to go to my sister. So it never did feel like that bad because I used to see her every holiday and every other weekend. So it's almost like 2 times for the month I would see her for the week. Every holiday that I would see her. So, but actually get used to it. But moving from Kingston to country, it wasn't like, oh, and it wasn't like, oh, because my little brother was there. So I was quite okay. And that's one when I went to country. And both of us on the same one. So it was really nice that I seen again. And then they didn't want to mark us again. So I ended up going to there. And then going back to Kingston. I only came back to Kingston because I got the job. So, and then he started with him coming up for me and told me every holiday and so forth. But the moving up and down, only one thing in moving up and down, I always wish for one thing I get school, when I can take this. Because all of the school them is near range. I don't know. All of the school them is walking distance. I was like, I want to take bus go to school. So right on my seat, right there, so the school and right up while the top, I just walk over to the reach of school. So I always wanted to take bus. And that's what it was. I wanted to take bus, and that was the only thing I wanted.
You're going in and out, Shanice. You're going in and out. I can hardly hear you. The quality is terrible. You wanna come in?
I don't know if it's a connection because I make sure I come right for the Wi-Fi there.
No, the connection is perfect. It's just maybe, but I'm hearing you now. Yeah. So you wanted to, but you know how it is back home. Sometimes if you not for take bus, them not gonna put you through the process for you to take bus. And then it save you some money on bus fare.
That's the only thing I do. That was the only thing. When the move up and down, I said, okay, I'm so hard. Because I like the adventure, the driving, and somebody.
Yeah. So let me ask you, you said support system for it was your grandma and then auntie. Mom and dad weren't in the picture?
No, they're like Them always send them love and before we reach this technology, that was postcard and them somebody get and take the living postcard and them look at some of them ones. Since that technology get better now, they try to
Yeah.
text to connect with me and my father is perfect every day, every day. So so like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, because this in England is a different time. So 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, but still before I got like, who did you come for early? Them a look big time. Just the daddy for the phone. Let's check on a different time and because of the time difference and the mom is coming before I walk to work and when you reach home from work. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'm praying for the day. I'll get a call. Mommy, we may don't talk every day, but I hear her voice every day because my sister, Natalie, would know they talk every day. Even sometimes 5 times for the day. So even if I don't call her every day, I hear her voice every day.
That's
She
good.
was
That's
so
good.
beautiful.
That's good. So you said that the dancing took off for you in high school, Norman Manley. At that point, you say, you know what, maybe just take it professionally. Is this something you knew that this was what you wanted, or I just buckle? What happened?
When I reached high school, when I reached 8th grade, that's when I encouraged myself.
Yeah.
My
For some reason, and persons are saying, am I the only one having problems here in Shanice? She keep going in and out.
went on out. You want to restart?
Yeah, just hang up and just exit and come back in.
Okay.
All right, hardly. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna get her back in as well. So we're talking to Shanice Welsh, Shanice Expression. She is a actress and a choreographer as well. Choreographer as well. Debbie, big up yourself. KJ, thank you so much for coming on. Carlene, I am Empress Divine. Hot Galley sound. Okay. All right. So let's see if this is better. All right. Let me hear you now. Shant Henry.
Hello. Check 1, 2, 3,
All
4,
right,
5,
honey.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. All right. Let's see how long this will go for. No, this sounds a bit better. So you say in Manly, at Manly, that's when your life changed. Really.
No, that's not really when my life changed.
So look here. This is called the struggles before success.
No, I'm
Talk to
telling
me.
you the struggles because a lot of people don't know this or never know this. Dancing is not my first passion. It's my second passion.
So what is your first passion?
My first passion is singing. I can't sing to save my life. That is my first passion, people. When a
Okay.
lot of people see me doing this, all these tricks with makeup, meditate makeup,
Yeah.
meditate makeup. So it just certain things for me is just weird, and then when I really look back on them, like that I'm a weird child because things just spin around the other way. When I left
Yeah.
high school, that's where I gave up singing because I did not at the time. My sister came back from England and I moved from Walter to live in Harborview. So I finally got my wish. I started to take bus to school. So I finally got my wish. And then after moving from Harborview, I came to Lindisfarne and come live with a cousin. So it's the back and forth, and that's where I stayed most of the time. When I was at Lindisfarne, that's where I stayed most of the time. And till I was about maybe about around 2019, I moved and came to Boulevard, Washington Boulevard. So
Yeah.
Linda's Road changed my life.
Tell me about that.
Yes. So after I left high school, I gave up singing because normally I would have been a music teacher and tell me what note to sing and all of them something. And being in that time, I did not have anybody much to guide me and say, that you have voice training class and whatever, so I could follow that career process. So I started to go to evening class to do um, cooking because I like pastry. Nobody knows I do not like I don't like to cook, I like to bake. So people do not get it wrong. I like to bake. I don't like to cook because I love chemistry. Yeah? Because my thing is, anything where I pop in the oven stays in the oven. Anything where I pop on the stove, come out of the pot and jump on you. So I don't like to cook. Don't cook, but I love baking. Yeah? So,
Okay.
all said and that was said and done now. So when I was at Linda's Road, I met this guy. His name is Nicholas Robin. Yes, on Instagram. Well, some people here should know him. His name is Nicholas Robinson. His Instagram name is Godzilla Boss. I think Boss is on the end. Yeah. And that's where I took more interest because he was a dancer slash DJ artist.
Right,
So
right.
he was mingling in both. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always see people because I'm always at a party, but because I have school in the morning, I couldn't go. But there was this one particular party on a Friday where if I go school the whole day for the whole week and don't late, I get to go to party on Friday. So I make sure I don't late for school and I make sure for the whole entire week I go to school because I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
on morning shift. And some morning, based on me staying in the shop for my cousins, I can't wake up in the morning to go to school. So I used to stay in the shop for my cousin because she runs a shop.
Okay.
So sometime 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, I'm just going down in the yard to go to get some rest and school starts 7 o'clock. So, can't wake up, can't get to go to school and so forth. But based on wanting to go to the party, I'm so interested to go to the party on a Friday. I try to cut it and say, I have homework, whatever, whatever, I'll go get the rest because I can't go to school early. Make sure someone go to school for the whole week. So when Friday comes, I go on a party. So, being going to this party every Friday, I think the party name was My Cup, and I always dance, and people always say, "Baby, she can't dance, she bad and whatever." But every time when the video light come, I used to stop. So there was this shyness about me. So I didn't like to dance. So people would say that, "Oh, you like singing, I don't like dance, and you're shy or whatever." But say because I can look up at the ceiling, and I can look at my eye. Them say it's not all the time. You can look at eye if you go do that singing thing or whatever. But so anyway, that is the past. I am not interested in that anymore. I am focusing on catering and whatever way. So
Yeah.
every time when I'm at the party and him see me dancing, him always come dance with me. And then he noticed that when the camera come around, I would stop. I would stop dance. So he must say, why you stop dance? Some no one the lights see me and dance. Yeah, but if you're bad dance, you can dance, man. Some of them girl out there so can't even whine like you or whatever. Right? So he used to boost me up, but I didn't. Every time when he come, he used to stop. Until one night, me and him did a dance and him lift me up. But in true, yeah, you're in the vibe and everything. Some of them they are go on with myself. When the light are come from me, I come down. But him hold on for me. So I said, no, put me down, put me down, put me down. So I said, see if you can shave me tonight. So when the light hit me now, that's where El broke loose. And that's where, so Linda's Road and Nicholas Robinson helped me gain that confidence of in dancing and not being so shy when people are look for me and so forth until it become a thing. Every time when, selectors stay in Jamaica, them balls in me, them used to say, because before them know my name, them used to say, Nicole, at the time name Nikki Try. So them say, Try, say, go for the girl, whatever, So people used to love to see me and him dance. Every time they used to love to see me and him dance. And till we end up became a thing. And some people used to say, we can't dance so good and we're not together and whatever. But people used to say that before we were together. Yeah? Until we eventually get together. So him used to push me in at the going out and everywhere he used to go try to carry me and so forth. So he used to get all about the catering, stop going evening class, be a party more ago, and somebody. And I end up in a community, what's the name of it? I think it's a community, they have this community thing that we will put on them them try to get the youths them to get that who's not doing school and
Like a
even
youth service.
yes,
Like a youth service.
yes, something like that. And
Yeah.
they used to put on talent show and put me in like groups and stuff like that. And some of the girls that end up became friends, so we end up create a group called the Beat Them Bad Girls. So that was my first group. So her name was Beat Them Bad Girls. So when we used to go road, cause and the girls were much older than me. I think one of them was his sister, and the other two girls were older than me. So I was the youngest one in the group, but the baddest. So them said the youngest one and the baddest one. So when they road, them said the Beat Them Bad Girls, you know the baddest one, the youngest one in the group and so forth. And we didn't have tricks, we didn't have stones, routine, everything, and them look stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
And moving on from there, I end up living, come living to Boulevard now, and by living in Boulevard, we didn't go so much. Some of the 12 girls then got pregnant, and then it was just me and the next girl alone carry on the name. And then the next girl went to fight. It was just me one, and every time it was me one and Jesus in the party. Until I start with Riffical team, which is not a team anymore. Well, I don't think there is a team anymore because it's split up. But I started to party with the team, and everywhere you go, you see 6 man and this one girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I was with them up and down everywhere, whether them a walk, drive, take taxi, every party, with them there, man there. Until the selector, we went to this river bash, was every Sunday. There was this river bash, and the man always said, so he gave me the name Riffica First Lady. And that's how I ended up changed from Beat Them Bad Girls to Riffica First Lady. So everybody was like, Riffica First Lady, Riffica First Lady. And I just thought, it's like I was just taking my time moving, and people was getting to know a little bit more about me. And then I went to a party and I took on 6 girls. And when I took on the 6 girls, I was doing promotion, and I took on 6 girls. And I tried out for Team Russian. I think it was Team Russian at the time, and they did not take me. And I looked at them and I said, "You're going to regret it. You never put me in a team." And him laughed. I'm so okay, I'm a walkway. I tried out for floor dancing and triple X.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is on the line. He was telling me that I wasn't ready, I couldn't keep up, and I smiled and I said, okay,
So
because
these were your hurdles that you were
yes,
getting.
yes,
Yeah.
these were
And
rejection.
and for persons who are asking, I'm seeing some private messages come in. They're asking if you actually did dance lessons. No, she didn't, based on what she's saying.
No, I
Okay.
didn't.
Okay.
I better have to teach myself how to teach.
What do you mean
Yes,
by that?
as in like I'm going straight down to it because when you reach Miss Caterpillar and I got my first class, I did not know what to do.
Okay. Okay,
So I
keep going. I'm sorry, I
myself.
interrupted you. I interrupted you.
So when I tried out for flow dance thing, and Triple said I'm not catching up, I'm too slow, and because it was my little brother called me because my little brother did like dancing as well. And you must say, you don't know what we mean by that because your mother, whatever. If they get through, but I never get through. Yeah, I mean, so
Mm-hmm.
you can I teach somebody a routine, but only know a long time and expect them to catch it the same day. Yeah, so it's
Right.
not like they were breaking it down or nothing. They just run the routine 2 times
Mm-hmm.
and then quick catch it. And then the next day, them run it. I said them our people from over and them run it and then so I went there 2 times, try to learn the routine the 2 times them when them rehearsal and they pick who catch the routine and so forth. And I was like, okay, fine. So backtrack to the party. When I went to this party, I took on 6 girls. Yeah. And I did
Yeah.
not know it was Team Russia girls then. As I was there dancing, and every one of them come on, come dance, I should them. Every single one of them. And then the girl, before when I was leaving the party, the girl come and call me and say, "I boss want to come talk to me." Something about say it. So when we go over to, because he was standing beside the selector, we go over there and see. We share the head and I laugh and say, you really want something? Let's say, yeah, I say, but whatever. They say, what did I tell you? You are going to regret the day. So I don't want to be a part of it. You say, but alright, but say I do want to be a part of it. I'm alright. And I walk away. Because at that time I was freelancing. I go party with Carly every now and then. A couple people would have seen me and say, you know, I wanted to do a promotion, I have a party coming up. So I was just freelancing. But there was this thing at Boom Badadan, when Boom Badadan was keeping, that is when Triple saw me, when me and a boy clash, and then me and a girl clash. And then he tell my brother to come call me. And he say, you tell me someone already for your team, but too slow. And I say, no man, the bad man, you put on whatever. I say, anytime when I have a rehearsal, I want to see us, no link. I'll know. I'll know. So, I just did a freelance, and at the time, the video man that was doing the party that is called Panda Spot, we hear that he did a one for me. People used to tell me, because I live in Boulevard now, at Newsland, people used to tell me, say, Panda Spot, I look for me, and they say, Panda Spot, you know me. So, it was a know that video man, the Panda Spot, and way and thing. And the guy who did the promotion for him link him, and he said, oh, my gosh, but I can get twice here. And that's how I started working with Panda Spot now. So, when I was working with Panda Spot, nobody didn't call me Africa's first lady. Everybody was, because the selector Eichel, he was always saying Shanice. So they used my right name, saying Shanice, George Shanice, and so forth. In the meantime, the guy that I was speaking to, which is Nicholas, he was in the studio and he created a song called Caterpillar. And this is a very, very funny story. And every time I talk about it, I thank him. I'm thank Nikisha. Dance up with Nikisha, yes, she. Me thank she. Because Ewa, because of she not believing in my my boyfriend's song, that's what bossed me. Yeah? Because she
So
showed my
Caterpillar, the guy that writes Caterpillar, that's your boyfriend.
So him say Nikisha show him a dance, which is me live. And he liked the dance. And he said, no, so I can be it was the same river bash. And he said, no, I can be song for you. After the time, whatever, I make it go sorry on the road. We're in a studio. I was in a studio with him when he might build a song and everything. And when the song mix and done now and ready for Gar Road, she said she gave the song to Conscience. So I said, no, listen. Maybe because I bigger status name, and that's why. And the dance the name Carnival. I can swear on here?
No, you cannot.
I'm so sorry. But that's the name, it was Ornament. Sorry about that. So that's the name of the dance until it moved from that and turned into Need Life. So I said, one dance can change so much, but based on him trying to become an artist, him did have the song going around playing until he got booked. They did have a party named Content that Saturday. So he got booked there for his song to play. And he must say, him turn to me and he say, it can't be like dance to that song. So I'm saying, I'm so mega big dance to that. No, what for do. He said, just think and cope with something. Just cope with something. And I said, alright. Him tell me that like maybe a week ago before we go to party and everything, and him would make a little money, so him go and him buy clothes and him something there and suit me out for go to party. And when we were there at the party, I was like, I still haven't come up with a dance. And for the whole time when them there at the party, I talk and I drink and I vibe. I'm in my head, caterpillar. What kind of dance I can do? Oh my god. So I start thinking about a caterpillar. Or a caterpillar move. So I'm saying the back movement. I say, but the other dance, we go on the ground already. We can't move like we don't go on the ground from start. So meanwhile, I was trying to play the song back and I'm going like, I'm so weird. I'm setting dance, what I do? And so the doctor said, so this is okay, you have to dance. I said, you can't do anything. But I was nervous as wreck. And when them play the song, and them like it, and the people them that listen to it, and them say, no man, that's not your bad. Say, that's not your bad. We pull up the song, and then Pan Spot was there, and them say, you know, say they have a bad dance beat or whatever, right? Because he told Pan Spot, so I got how the song could be able to play. So with dance, a girl, over girl, that's on you. When I come out and then they make a circle around me, and everybody has their problem. My aunt phone and they said, Jesus Christ, I won't be the foolishness. Because I know me not have the dance. And then by just listening to the song, Caterpillar just do it and everybody did love it and I say, yo, how she move her back so? No man, her back a move on her waistline and dance at the same time. How she do that and so forth. And we start getting places, we start going places with the CD, play the song, we do the dance, everybody will start caterpillar girl, she bad and she way and she way. I started to move on now with Fun the Spot, going to parties, Fun the Spot and so forth. So he was my manager, he was managing me and so forth. And we we mostly go to East Side for party because you know the regular party them in the Kingston is our regular, so we always have my East Side and so forth. And anytime I go up there, even when I'm not with my boyfriend, I carry a CD with me and give them to play. So I'm representing myself and I'm also representing the song and I'm also representing him. So he would have the one next side of the world and the song I play, me the next side of the world, the song I play and doing the dance and so forth. Up and so when I thought I was this is going to be my big break and my shine before I reach there. So I started dancing with Richie Steve. Yeah, and because myself, I was hearing about this African first lady and this caterpillar. I want to meet this caterpillar lady. Yeah,
Right.
because they become Riffical team became Richie main dancers. So it must say always I hear about Riffical, always I say Riffical, but it not see the first lady, what is happening and so forth. And then we start go out with Richie now, start doing dance with Richie and so forth. And my show that I always wanted to go, I ended up performing there, which was Jazz and Blues. I always see it on TV, I always say, I would love to go that thing there. And like tears come to my eye when I was there, when then booked the suit and everything, and I still have my suit. That's so much. It cannot fit me no more, but I still keep it.
Yeah.
And that is from 2014. So I still keep it. Yeah. And we started to dance with Richie and so forth. I say, yeah, may I take the time I climb the ladder and so. So I was with On the Spot, I was with Richie Stevens, I was dancing for Richie Stevens. Um, I used to enter some little short competition where I win 10 grand, 20 grand and so forth. The biggest one that I won is, I think it's still on YouTube. It's Waterfest, where I win 1,000 US. And then the money was money. And then the money was money. And that's where I buy my first Blackberry. So all these times when you see me I go party and then somebody, whenever I have fun, I don't wear makeup. Just wash my face, lip gloss, I'm on the road. So
because you were hustling, and you had an end game, right? And you know what it is that you wanted to accomplish.
Yeah. Because my aim, because after getting the known and everything, my aim was dancer queen, international dancer queen. And the year that's the year I decided to enter.
So did you enter? Did you enter?
No. So I found out that I was pregnant.
Ah.
So I couldn't enter.
Okay. So if you wanted to know, are you able to?
If I wanted to enter it, no.
Yeah. Would you do it again? Because you said that was originally a goal for you, right? To actually be. So
because
that the baby is also the way.
Being in that platform, if I win that thing, I am saying, because you know, you're young, you don't really know much about the system, but I'm saying that a big competition like that we keep every year. you win or come second, they will be calling on you. You booking new places, carry new places to represent the Jamaica, the culture and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, what? Might reach a Beyonce them foot, Rihanna them foot,
Okay,
most
got
of
it.
them in the music videos. So that's how the big picture me I pre me I say. Winning international dancehall queen, they gonna start fly and them something they make connection,
Okay,
know people and
now
so
I
forth.
see what you mean.
Yeah. So when the caterpillar start and Japanese, them love our culture already, them start get love in the dance. And I got my first class. My first class was one female and my boyfriend come and call me and like, you have a class, Then we get a class for you. You have to do a class for you. I said, a class? You're going to the class. And he said, no, you're not teach a class. I said, oh, you teach a class. Oh, you teach a class. Just gonna show them the move. I said, me not even know the move good. So how me I go show them what me not know. So I had to study my own move to and teach myself my own move and break it down
Yeah,
to myself so I can teach it.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
the pillar change form three different times.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I used to do it, when I watch back some of my video when I just start doing it, my back alone used to move my back and my legs. And
So
then
now you're versatile and you start doing different things now.
yeah,
So you're the inventor for the caterpillar too, and you escalate it to, or should I say, you elevate it to different levels, to
yes,
different levels. So now you are this, you're into acting now. So you do that as well.
yes, I do.
How did bartender come? I know expressions is from expressions. I know you're a part of expressions and everything. What was the? How did you guys meet up? First of all, how did you meet up with Arville?
Alright, so meeting up with Arville is alright, him tell me say when he started to hear about me, he decided to reach out to me. But by the time when
Okay.
he reached out to me, he heard that I'm pregnant. So he was saying, what is wrong with these young girls? Them always, And
Yeah.
because my goal, as I'm say, dancing is my second passion, but it's also transition to like became my first passion. Because after I
Okay.
had baby, it never stopped me. I didn't like stay home and all of that. I started to work 9 to 5, but I wasn't happy. And I just don't feel it. And my 9 to 5, when my dad worked, but it always a dance. So
Mhm.
it was like, you're there in the wrong field. And
Okay.
when I decided, I said, all right, I'm going to wait until my daughter is 6 months and then I start go back on the road. So
Okay.
as my daughter turned 6 months, we don't even make a day pass. I started to try to reach out back to find the spot because him used to, but I realized I could pick up Danny Boo. So there's
Wow.
no still have a problem now. We start have a problem because he never call me as much and me always have to call him. So me say, oh yeah, my manager, you got rude and you are got party, you not call me, you not tell me say, yo, we are got party later, we are do road later, no. And me always have to call you or whatever. Sometimes I did fine. So here what I did. I work part time and save my money and started to go on the road by myself.
So you
Yeah.
pretty much start managing yourself because your manager never had to step up to the board.
Yes, so I started to go to parties for myself, and my boyfriend, which became my baby father, started to help with that. As in, like, him, because he started to tour and so forth, and end up by a car. So he used to come for me and carry me to a party and then something. So he started helping me. And then Arville saw me back on the radar. So that's how
So
we
that's
get
where the
connected.
connection comes from.
Yes, Shelly called me and said to me, say, what are you doing, little girl? So I'm going to say, I'm not doing nothing. So she said, can you come for an audition tomorrow at the studio? So I'm so weird. Because I don't even wait. I'm so weird. And she tell me, I just said, all right, fine, what time? And she tell me. And I went there on an audition and I got through. And
All
that's how
right.
I started with dance expression.
Nice. So you have danced, and this is what this program is about, talking about pushing yourself, motivating yourself, because then and there you had somebody in place who was supposed to be helping you, pushing your career,
Mm-hmm.
despite the fact that you were pregnant, and he was pretty much just there and not
Him just
doing
move on to the
anything.
next person. So it's like, you must say, all right, she pregnant, here, ma. Find another talent and try to bring her
Mhm.
up. So
You know what I respect about you though is the fact that even though you have a child, you didn't let that stop you because you knew exactly what you wanted. You still,
mhm.
I like the fact that you said, you know what, you went to school. I'm sorry, you work part time, save your money, and still invest in yourself. That is actually one of my favorite parts about what you said since night. Because many persons, once they feel as if, okay, I'm pregnant, no, is that's it. Whatever dream and
I
aspiration that
never
I
feel
have,
like
that's
it. I
it.
didn't feel like it stopped there because even when
Yeah.
I was pregnant, I was going to party until my belly started to show. I was doing head top same way. I was. It's most my beautiful father for say hi hi. Member say little one I call member just you can dance but just go easy. Just go easy. When I was 9 months pregnant, somebody booked me for a party. I'm so pregnant. Oh, me I come here, no. You're gonna find out. And they booked me for a party and I danced at the party and everything. I went to a 9-9 and people rush come around here. I call my sister, come for your sister on the road. Cause she road there go on her head with a big 9 months belly and whatever. So I was on assault from my 8 cm with my 9 months belly. Still I put my foot in the ear and all these things.
Wow.
Yes, so thanks for delivery. When people
Yeah.
ask me, oh, was it delivery? I said, like shelling down at a party. No pain, no nothing. I didn't feel no pain. When I was giving birth, asleep. Then I wake up and I feel like a little ringing pain. And the doctor touched me and she was like, or the midwife touched me, she was like, I told her to push and you're sleeping, ma'am. I said, but
Where's this going?
I just started, you tell me say to push when I feel pain. That's what you tell me. You did not tell me say to push. You said when you feel pain, push. I'm not feeling no pain. I am tired. So I'm sleeping. So I slept. Yeah, I fall asleep. People was like, you sure you're not like your black coat? I said, no, I'm like literally asleep. Me I snore. And the lady touched me and said, why I'm sleeping? I should not be giving birth. So it was actually in another party when I was giving birth.
Mighty God. People, I'm not saying that if you're pregnant now, do this. Please put that in as a disclaimer so people don't follow you on things. Say,
Yes,
yes, when they're nine months.
do not follow
When
me.
I'm 9 months, it's okay to go on their
Do
heads
not
up and
follow me
spread out
because
and all of this.
when it got serious and baby daddy and my big sister said, I no more party. Mm-mm. I have to play music. I play music in the house and I go on bad. I split. I believe say I dance me I keep over here. Me one and the music. But I just that it, just when you love something, you just love something. And I use I use dancing to get rid of my stress and
What
depression
kind of
because
stress? You mean I hear you talk